There, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we're going to look at the word challenge, challenges, challenged, and challenging, and help you to say all of these words correctly and easily in your everyday speech. So let's start with our word challenge. What we have here is a word with first syllable stress. The letter CH say the ch sound. So for some people, the challenge with words like this is making a difference between the ch sound and the sh sound. Note that when I say ch, you can see the symbols here are the symbol for the t sound and the symbol for the sh sound. That's because ch is one sound where my tongue starts in the position for a T, then it drops down to the position for the sh, but it just pushes out the sound. The ch sound can't continue, whereas the sh or sh sound, that one, if I'm saying, for example, she or should, I can continue that sh sound, but the ch sound is just a quick pushed out sound. It doesn't continue. So not challenge, but challenge. I think the key is putting your tongue behind your teeth for the T sound and then dropping down, pushing out that air. Letter A in challenge and challenges, challenging, challenged, etc., is the a vowel. So if you have trouble making that a vowel in the word challenge, think about this is the same as the man's name Al. Sometimes going from that a to the L sound is the challenge. But you can also think about other words where you can say the a sound. For example, that challenge or that's challenging. Try to match your vowels between the a of that and the a of challenge. Then we have, so that vowel, that syllable is long, challenge, and then the linge syllable is short. You can hear I'm almost saying it without any vowel at all in the second syllable. I move as quickly as I can from the L to the N of the N, challenge, linge. I wrote it here with letter E. If there's any vowel in there, it's maybe a little bit of an eh sound or an I sound. It's a very reduced vowel though. So just trying lengthening on the cha and then shortening on linge. You basically don't have to make much sound. You can go from the L to the N without too much in between. Then the letters GE say the sound J, which is actually the voiced version of the CH sound. So just like I have the tongue up and then dropping for the ch, I do the same thing for J, just that my voice is on, exact same tongue position. So you can see I start in the position for the D and I end in the position for the J sound. So challenge. Then when we add letter S, challenges, we have challenges. We just add an I sound and a Z sound, challenges. Or challenged, that's probably even tougher. When I add challenged, I have to do the J and the D sounds right together. Challenged. And there I don't want that D to drop off because then you wouldn't be able to hear the difference between I was challenged and it was a challenge. You need to be able to make sure you can hear that D sound. One way to practice getting that jd sound together is try saying something like challenged it, challenged, because then you can link it and it's easier to say the D. Challenged it. It's almost like the D jumps onto the word it, or challenged, the D jumps onto the word And then finally, when I do challenging, that's probably the easiest because I can go right from the j into my vowel of ing. It's challenging. Thank you for the person who requested these words, the word challenge. I think it is a challenging word for many of us. Do try practicing breaking down the sounds, building it up, and then use your words in some short phrases so that you can overcome the challenges you may have in pronouncing these words when you're talking connected speech. If you have a request you'd like to see as part of the Word of the Day series, feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I'll add it to my list to cover in a future class. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Friday, we'll have our live question and answer class. You can attend that class on YouTube, type your questions in the chat, and I'll answer them for you live. Channel members, leave your requests throughout the week, and I'll cover them for you in our channel members class on Sundays. Thank you so much, those of you who have subscribed to the channel, and especially those who have joined as channel members. I really appreciate your support. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye, everybody. Hope to see you again soon.